What if the shells of discarded mussels could end up guiding traffic on our roads? Today, we explore how mussel shells are recycled in factories, transformed into specialized paint, and finally used to create durable road markings. The journey begins at the edge of the sea, where thousands of discarded mussel shells pile up at the busy local harbors. But the sea is only half the story. We venture into the city to collect mountains of shells from local vendors and restaurants. What was once considered simple food waste is now being lauded for a new, life-saving purpose. Heavy trucks arrive at the recycling plant, carrying tons of raw, calcium-rich treasure from the deep blue. First, the shells are spread out on massive conveyor belts for a deep, high-pressure industrial cleaning. Every trace of organic residue must vanish to ensure the chemical purity of our final reflective paint. After cleaning, the shells enter drying chambers, where intense heat removes every hidden drop of moisture. Now perfectly dry and brittle, the shells are ready to face the crushing power of the primary shredders. With a thunderous roar, the shells are broken down into small, jagged white fragments in an instant. These fragments are fed into high-speed mills to be ground into a fine, crystalline powder. The resulting powder is sieved through microscopic meshes to ensure a perfectly uniform grain size. This calcium carbonate dust is the secret ingredient behind the paint's natural and brilliant white glow. In the mixing vats, a specialized eco-friendly resin base is prepared to hold the sea's minerals together. The shell powder is slowly introduced to the resin, creating a dense, pearlescent, and heavy mixture. To amplify the visibility, specialized glass microbeads are added to complement the shell's natural reflectivity. The chemistry is fine-tuned to ensure the paint can withstand extreme weather and the weight of heavy traffic. The mixture is heated to a precise temperature to achieve the perfect bonding consistency for the asphalt. Finally, the Ocean Glow road paint is funneled into heavy-duty canisters ready for the field.
Close-up shot capturing filling nozzle precision dispensing white reflective paint into barrel showing controlled flow without splashing. Professional filling technology uses anti-drip nozzles.
The barrels are loaded onto specialized trucks prepared for their grand debut on the dark asphalt. Our team arrives at a dangerous, unlit stretch of highway to begin the final, high-stakes test. The asphalt is prepped and blasted with air, ensuring the shell-based paint will grip the surface forever. The marking machine roars to life, and the first line of recycled sea wealth is laid down. Watch as the dull gray road is transformed by a stroke of brilliant, sustainable light. Speed bumps are next, receiving a thick coating to warn drivers from a far distance. The paint dries in seconds, locking the reflective shell crystals into a permanent stony grip. Night falls, and it is time to see the true power of the mussel shells in action. As the first car approaches, the road lines begin to wake up, catching the light like stars. The natural crystalline structure of the shells reflects light much further than any traditional paint. For the driver, the difference is life-changing. The path ahead is now as clear as a neon guide. Hazardous curves that were once invisible are now outlined with a brilliant, safe white glow. Pedestrian crossings now shine with an unmistakable warning, protecting those walking in the dark.